And we should. As is usual with the squeaking of the arm of the microphone thing, be live! Yes, we need to knock some people out.
Next patient.
We are going to be doing some final chapters today, some level 45 chapters. And we should be good with that. But I'm just going to rip through these guys. We got to knock out this guy here to get a certain item.
My turn.
I think the rest of it we should actually find just on its own. We'll see.
Poison slash.
I think I have everything set up properly today, so I'm not streaming with YouTube unlisted. I really wish there was a way for me to just automate some of that, but alas my ass. Let's go ahead and beat up this guy.
If I must.
We fight to safely. But yeah, I could use an item to knock him out, or I could have switched over to what's-her-face, but instead we're just going to stab him in the face. Oh, he's not weak versus that. I thought he would be.
Too slow.
No. I mean, at least we have okay evasion.
I still have much to learn.
But we really don't have a lot of great skills for him right now, so we're just kind of going half-heartedly into it. Moderately powerful attack on a single foe. I mean, sure, we can forget one of them. Let's go for getting rid of first aid.
I look forward to you.
Urk? He doesn't like us knocking out his friend, I guess. No, you can't be in here! Just what is that guard out there doing? Being knocked out. But they died. No one stands a chance against that beast. I think we do, considering this is actually relatively low level. Yeah, it's only level 34, my bud. Let's go ahead and we will get some inquiries. Wow, words. Starting a stream on a high note here with, like, absolutely no ability to speak like a normal human being, I guess.
Thank you.
Let's go ahead and make it night. What do you have for us? Rock cleaver. Nothing too amazing, but it'll work.
I'll take good care.
We're fighting in the dark, because that'll at least give us a little bit more XP.
My next patient.
And no, I haven't gotten any new skills for Hikari. I meant to off screen last night, but just didn't have the energy nor the time. Instead, we just get to bully things today. And then we'll probably do... I think we'll do Casty's first, but Hikari's is definitely up there as ones I want to do. Aggressive slash.
Who's next?
They are weak versus it. They're not going to live long enough for it to matter.
Thank you.
But they're weak versus it. Okay, we need to open that. Oh, 2,100 gold. Oh. Yeah, mainly what we're after here is just getting the beast, and there's an item here for the inventor. There is supposedly one in Particio's Chapter 4, so we'll be trying to do that today as well. But that's not going to be right away. And yeah, Cassie is just underwhelming. She's good. She's just underwhelming compared to a lot of the other characters.
Good. There's no need for flattery.
And it does feel like his attack abilities are based on, like, the power of them is based on what level they are, not the equipment you have. I could be wrong, but that's just what it feels like, because that poison dagger just does like 1 damage.
Stand aside.
If it was using the damage from one of our weapons, it would probably be higher. But of course, we don't have a dagger equipped, so maybe it's just pulling a dagger and saying, "Hey, you have no attack power. Good luck to you." Let's go for double divine dual edge.
Who's next?
What to do? What to do?
I'm gonna kill the big guy.
Poison slash. It had to be done.
Then we'll delay the Queen Octopuff because I actually want to steal from her. So we need to do a windy refrain.
Sorry.
Nope, that just killed her. Oops. I wanted to steal from you, but fine. You had Queen in your name. You could have given us some good, like, money. And it looks like... Yes, more treasure. That's what I was looking for. Now we just kill off everything in here. I am surprised at how many octopuffs and stuff like that we've been getting lately. For a long time, we were getting none, despite having the exact same loadout. I'm going to turn the fan because it is making one arm cold. Which is kind of... I wish it would make all of me cold, because unfortunately it's supposed to get up to be pretty warm today. Which is ridiculous in the middle of freaking winter. It's supposed to be cold. There's supposed to be freezes. Not having to think about whether I should turn on the air conditioner or not.
I wasn't expecting that.
That is not what I should be doing in December. I'm not living in Australia. You would know I was living in Australia because my connection would actually be kind of bad. I really do feel bad for Australians. The internet access that they have is like, it's getting better, but they have had so many issues.
Thank you.
Especially whenever it comes to things like ping. Because usually they have to do like Southeast Asia servers, which is its own trial.
Hey, a customer.
Let's go. I don't know what you guys are actually weak versus. Don't think you're weak versus light or dark.
Sorry about that.
Which makes her kind of just disappointed in everything.
Who's next? For the pride of Ku.
Do I have him? I think I have him equipped on. Yeah. Because I was messing around with ideas for equipment whenever it comes to him getting skills. I forgot if I had changed it back.
I'll do what I must.
He could have some fun stuff with it. But it is kind of a thing where you have to, for big battles, consider swapping out your skills from the traveling stuff like what we're using here to stuff that is more geared towards in-battle bonuses rather than ending battle bonuses. Because currently we're on ending battle bonuses with extra XP, JP, money, as well as recovery after each battle. I'm still working on my coffee for the morning, so you have to deal with me not being super over the top. I'm never one of those streamers anyway, so. Closest I get is a raucous laughter. Oh, yeah, this should one-shot them.
I did it.
And I only tend to do the raucous laughter whenever something absurd happens. And it is involuntary. It will happen. Like whenever we came sliding in sideways in front mission 4, or was it 5? No, it was 5 because there was a time limit on the mission underneath the round there. Let's go sweeping cleave, just to mix things up. Like she can't just one-shot them.
Stumble. I'll get back
There we
up.
go. And I should have a bunch of nuts to eat. We'll see how well that works out. Like how smart I am with it. We are probably going to need to give Hikari some. Sense of danger is overwhelming. Oh no. Oh god. I was not expecting that. That's ugly. Actually, let's go ahead and just do a tier 1.
The winds of favor blow.
Kill it on its turn. We want to find its weaknesses.
My turn.
Attack? Yes, it's weak versus axe, so we can just chop it to pieces. That's fine. Okay. Chop.
Here I go.
Go ahead and do that one. Break it.
I can do whatever I
You don't need to do Windy Refrain on you. I think... Yeah, let's just do Bewildering Grace. No, we'll do Windy Refrain. Max out damage. We probably should remove the cap from her using an ability, but... I mean, she's brutal already. We don't really need to go 20,000 damage. I am curious as to how much she'll do.
Arrow of Fortune.
It's probably yellow, if I had to
fight
guess.
for my friends.
It's not!
My blade sings.
I need to get him a better weapon as well.
Here goes. Yeehaw! Let's do it.
Okay, Befelgans should do a bit more damage now.
The Falcon, make me rich.
Because we finally put on a, mage weapon. 5,700 when it's broke now.
The winds of favor blow.
Do we actually kill it this turn is a question. I don't think so.
What?
We're gonna try. It's tier 3 Arcanist skills. Let's go with Malice.
Magia envy.
Although the light one's probably what it's weak against.
Thank you.
Now it begins. My blade sings.
Oh no. Oh god.
I am
Fight
unwell.
dirty.
Oh, it's a Marlboro.
Hold it together.
Oh, that removed Confuse from him. At least she's not terribly strong at killing. Oh, you're mutating. Great. So pretty much, I should have killed this guy before he even got a turn. That is all of a sudden turning very, very bad. Let's see. Item. I am going to... I might need the herb elixir. I don't think I necessarily want to do that. But that's might be the only way to recover her. I could grab her instead. It's a toss-up between these two. I should have put on status effect stuff.
Yeehaw! Let's do it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out some way to get rid of status effects. I'm gonna have to look at where to buy those too. Think we clear her
Coming
off.
right up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's blind, so he can't really do anything. He's blind and poisoned.
You won't want to miss this.
So eat this, you little shit.
The winds of favor blow.
That didn't kill it.
Good effort.
I have a talent for making do.
Let's see. Cleansing leaf, diffusing serum, grape leaves,
A
everybody.
pinch of this and
I should have done strengthening serum as
For a
well.
true friend.
Whoa, time out.
Only removed one. Damn it.
Yeehaw! Let's
No, you're
do
not
it.
going to use our last herb elixir on that. You have spears, which is probably the... Nope, it's... Oh, it is. It is the other weakness. Sweet.
now then, the winds of favor blow.
I need to keep pushing
Whoa.
it back, otherwise it's going to be a pain in the butt. Let's go for... I mean, we do have some soul stones that I could use. I've been avoiding using them because, well,
This one's on me.
they're more important for dealing with octopaths. Do a cleansing leaf and a... Oh, we should have done a strengthening.
Time for your medicine.
We really should have done a strengthening. Rehabilitate.
Be
You.
unburdened.
They are being a real dick. You know that?
All right.
This might just kill it and we wasted an item there, but it's fine. Nope, it didn't. It's been in the red for a while now.
Be unburdened.
My turn. Huh?
And
I
rehabilitate
thought
you.
just the cure.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Don't mind
Thief.
if I do.
Finally. Goodness gracious, that fight went poorly.
Time to divvy up the earnings.
You chose poorly. Oh, we lost some frames there. Not sure where... Oh, I see what it was. My entire internet dropped out for like a split second. I can see it on the little graph. It's a tough one. I should have been just more aggressive on the opener. Really. You recognize those guys. Just status effects. That's all he does. He didn't do a lot of damage himself, just the poison did. And us hitting ourselves. Who knows what would have happened if he hadn't showed up? Since you're all alive and well, I guess that means we can get back to laying down tracks right away. Hats off to you, Traveler, truly. Cool, so we got that one done. We got a resistant nut, which is nice. And an enfeebling amulet. There was one mistake I have had today, and that is having tacos for breakfast. Coffee, I had coffee and tacos. I am not smartest human. Oh, and they're just doing their thing. Oh, we can't even go over and talk to them? Jerks. And I think this may have been a mistake.
Poison that must be purged.
But it will keep me sustained through the duration of the stream. Oh, aggressive slash.
My
Sure,
blade
why not?
sings.
What
I wish I could choose what weapon I did aggressive slash with. That'd make it like 10 times more useful. That'd make it more of an ultimate skill anyway, though.
Forgive me.
Okay, here, not very useful to us, I don't think, anymore. So we've done that one. We've got the other part. So there's an item here, and supposedly there's an item here that we have to knock someone out for. We're going to go after the one that we have to knock someone out for. It's a beastling that we have to knock out to get to it. I think... Nope, that's not the beastling. That's the beastling. Give me your seafood.
I'll take good care of this.
Let's go to Days, get some info on her. She keeps her distant from the others, quietly fishing on the outside of the village, but she is actually just incredibly shy. When drunk, she can gab with the best of them.
Thank you.
A mythical boar. And she's fairly high strength. We might have... I'm gonna try. Let's go save first before we try this. Just in case she kicks my ass. Which is a distinct possibility. I think I am going to change him over to Arms Master. Do we have... Yeah, we have the Great Sage's staff. No, we don't actually have Spirit Lord's staff equipped. Okay, cool. Okay, Conqueror's Sword, Warlord's Spear, Dancer's Blade, Lionheart, Hunter's Bow, Spirit Lord's Staff. They're all fairly strong. He's not bad. Skills, let's see. He should have access to all the skills now. Yes, he does. So we'll do open with a 6-fold strike to find weaknesses. And I think I will just keep his gear kind of squared up to be for normal battles. If we need to swap it, we can.
If I must.
Fine, we fight.
On your guard.
And we do get an opener.
Here I
So,
come.
guess what we do for openers? Find your
Going for it
weaknesses.
now.
Okay, so sword is
My
one of
turn.
them.
I'll end this.
So that's 6 slashes. We don't need that just yet. We are actually just going to do a normal
My
3
blade
slash.
sings.
That is not a lot of damage.
Prepare you. I fight for my friends.
That makes me nervous. The longer the charge, no. Powerful on all foes. More foes there are, no. Dagger on random foes at least 3 times. The more foes there are, the more attacks you unleash on your target. The more potent the attack. We've revealed 2. I'm gonna go with this.
Axe of the Lionheart.
Not enough to kill them. That makes me mildly nervous. That makes me extremely nervous. That's only 4 attacks. Item. Do I have like a bigger heal? I don't think I do. I mean, I have Revitalizing Jam. I'm going to do Refreshing Jam and pray they don't get a crit.
Here I come. My blade sings. Now,
Break them again.
prepare yourself.
Latent Power,
is this?
Shadows Hold. We'll do this twice.
Bianca. Here I come.
They're only in the yellow right now. Shit.
Show me your might.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to be tanky.
Prepare yourself.
Aggressive Slash is not enough to break them, but it
My
is enough
blade
if we do it
sings.
2 turns in a row.
My turn. My blade sings.
Okay.
Here I come. I'll end this.
Arms Master, I think we go ahead and... Yeah, I think we go for this. Hopefully they don't just kill us the next turn.
Axe of the Lionheart. Who's next?
Yay, we got it.
There's
Sweet.
no need for flattery. It'll rust my sword.
That was actually a good deal of XP as well. Goodness gracious.
You still have much to learn.
Do we learn? Okay, consume all your SP, then unleash a polearm attack on a single foe. The more SP consumed, the more potent the attack. I mean, sure. I think that'll deal better
look
than the
forward
poison
to using
slash at
this.
least. That is the other thing we needed. So yeah, that gets us access to more abilities. I do wonder why his attacks are so freaking weak. He's not actually that much weaker than our other characters, but he is doing so much less damage. That's 455 with the weapon. I mean, yeah, it's like maybe 100 less, but still. I'm going to regret doing this. But I want to see if we can actually make him stronger. He's supposed to be a physical powerhouse, according to everything that I have read. That's physical defense. Okay, so we have Fortifying Nut. Kari still 339, 377, 414. So that should make him there. I mean, what's funny is he already has more life than somebody 20 levels higher than him without a life booster. I do probably need to boost her life a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and do this on him. 3875. I'm going to give him the mediums as well. Okay, so that puts him up to 4,000. And give her a medium. And then I think we give her some to try and get her up to a reasonable level, because it's based on their base stats, unfortunately. So she's not going to get a whole lot from that. I want to get her up to 3,500 at least. There we go. That should be okay. Then we give him one. And as you can see, it's almost 100 on him. It was like 70 something on her, if I remember correctly. Now, as far as these go, I think we're actually good. As far as... Who still needs healing? You? Okay. Yeah, as far as stats go, 506 Fizz Defense, 407 Elemental. Yeah, they're both really good on defense already. I should try to get them a little higher, but that's fine. I think I might still save the rest of the nuts for just in case on other characters. I wish there was a quick scroll, but there's not. And it's about the same distance from top as it is from the bottom. Elemental defense. And elemental attack. Magic Nut is going to go on her. Because she just needs to be a beast. Maximum SP. Go on her. I think as far as this goes, we do go for some defense on him. 539. 418. 429. That's going to go on her. We need to be careful not to cap it out entirely as well, by the way. Because if we cap it out, that's going to cause some problems. And the reason I'm going Light Nut on him is because he's staying a thief forever, so he's going to be using that damage ability. Unless I completely change my plans in the middle of all this. Okay, so we got that. Now it's time to start in on the actual, you know, chapters proper. And we need to do just characters that we've unlocked their ultimate with, so I don't forget to get some ultimates. We have gotten them on, I think, all of you. Yeah, we've got Drastic Measures, Windy Refrain, Ultimate Stance, and Negotiate Schedule. So yeah, all 4 of these are safe for us to grab. Look at all that JP. Jesus. So opener is going to be Casty. That means we get to actually farm this place a little bit. I'm not going to go full bore on it, but... Where is the coffee shop? Yeah, we looted a good chunk of them. Ooh, a hidden item. And who's actually the second son of a prestigious noble family. Cool.
Thank you.
What'd you save for us? A heavy coin pouch. What'd you save for us? Yeah, in fact, she all but demanded this assignment from the Order's headquarters so she could be near and support her beloved little sister who lives in town. Aww. We could mug her for that couple's pendant. but it's just an item you sell. Befuddling Dust is kind of nice. Ice Soulstone is very nice. And another
That
hidden
was
item.
very-
Okay, let's do this. Hear a tale. A dark tale. A duck tale.
So this is Timberain. Trousseau said this town is where they're hosting the coronation. A lot of people are gathering by that castle. Which means that I've made it in time. There's a heaviness in the air. Rain is coming. The heavens are on Trousseau's side. I need to learn my way around this town before it's too late.
Hey, Daladon, how's it going? Your day going pretty well? Oh, we only get to interact with a few people. Jeez. Okay, fine. Ooh, another hidden
That
item.
was
Ooh, piece of candy. We'll take the plum basket. Is your day going fairly well?
Much appreciated.
New treasure is available. Why can we not? Okay, yeah. Some of these I don't think are permanent NPCs. That's why we can't, like, steal from them. How am I feeling this morning? I am still waking up.
That was
We don't really need easier inquiries. We already have fairly good inquiries, but still. And we'll take both their stones. We're stealing people's stones. We're actually buying them still. And I'm going to take your nuts.
That was very.
A new treasure is available somewhere. Does it actually say anything else, like the people of this village were something? Thought it did.
Hey, Bone Mender.
But I had coffee and coffee and tacos today, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Casty. Remember me?
Master Edmund, what are you doing here?
Living is what? Thanks to you, we've been accepted as citizens of Timberain. Today's the coronation, so we're out in force to celebrate up a storm.
A storm, you say?
The prince is big on garish celebrations. People from all over the world have gathered here to join in the fun.
This
Even
could get
some
very dark
stereotypes
very
from the
fast.
East. Why the frown? You gotta be kidding me! An attack on the coronation?
Shh! Keep your voice down.
Otherwise, panic
So,
will happen.
You believe me?
Course I believe you. You're running around sticking your nose in other people's business again, trying to save the world, right? You need my help, Bone Mender? You just say the word.
Thank you, Master Edmund. On that note, I need you to get all these people far away from here and out of the rain.
Huh? How am I supposed to move this many people? Me and my lot aren't sheepdogs, Bone Mender.
Salad pizza. I actually have had something like that. There's a pizza place in a town I used to live in that had taco pizzas. They basically do a thin crust pizza with hot sauce, refried beans, sausage, sharp cheddar. They'd cook that, then they'd do lettuce, tomato, black olives, and sour cream on it. It was good.
You're right. We don't have the numbers to evacuate everyone.
Numbers, eh? I might be able to do something about that. Follow me.
Follow Edmund. I mean, he kind of just disappeared. Kind of hard to follow a man whenever he vanishes like a fart in the wind. Anything worth buying? No. Into the bar we go.
Ale! Where's our sudden ale?
We're all here to toast our new king today. Anyone who doesn't drink's a traitor.
And these people are...
Timberrain's soldiery. They're all a bunch of lousy drunks, but they'll be positioned all over town once the ceremony starts.
That sounds promising. The townsfolk might not listen to us, but they'll listen to the guards for sure.
Hey, hold up. What are you...
Soldiers of Timberrain.
Oh, hey there. Come to sing us a song, have you?
Sorry, no. My name is Casti. I'm a traveling apothecary. I've come to warn you of a dire threat facing your kingdom.
A dire what's-it?
Rain. Purple rain will soon fall across your lands. A terrible blight that will kill all it touches.
Canned laughter.
Enough with the bad jokes, girly. Today's a day for celebration, not just in poor taste.
I mean, she has a giant scar on her arm, according to the story so far. I would think she'd be able to say, hey, I barely escaped, and hold up the scar.
This isn't a joke. If we don't get everyone to safety at once, every last person here will die. I will need all of you to assist me if we are to save the lives of your people.
Give me a break. Deadly purple rain. Where's your proof?
Oh, she does it.
What's that black mark on your arm? Dunno, but it grosses me out, it does.
I was one of many victims of this poisonous rain. Unlike many, I was lucky to escape with my life. My friends and comrades, however, are all dead now. Every last one of them. They saved my life. I'm only standing here today because of their sacrifice. And now, to prevent that tragedy from ever happening again, to save your city and all of your lives, I beg you all to believe me. Lend me your aid, please.
She did exactly what I said she should, but yeah.
What do you think?
It was the obvious answer.
I want to believe her, but...
How in the hells do we know we can trust her?
I can't take it anymore. You're all a bunch of spineless good-for-nothing... Huh? Wait a sec. I know you.
I know you. You
Prince,
stole my butter.
we owe these two a tremendous debt. They saved dozens of our comrades during the skirmishing with Sai.
Sai?
You mean to tell me she's the apothecary that saved my buddies from the sands?
Not only that, It's thanks to this apothecary that we could finally make peace with the outsiders. We are soldiers of Timber Rain, renowned for our honor. We cannot ignore this debt. Let us trust this apothecary who saved us once. Let us give her the chance to save us again.
You got it. Put down your mugs, everyone, and let's get to work.
We're gonna save this town!
Thank
Ruby.
you, Commander Griff.
Okay, I'm looking at their food and stuff. Most of it is fairly normal. What is the pink thing with like lollipop sticking out of the top of it in front? It's on the left table. With it, you got the dude with the orange mug, the little like pink thing on a plate, which I'm just assuming is pink thing on a plate, and then it looks like he's got a. It looks like it's for churning butter. A tiny little butter churn. What is it supposed to be? Is it supposed to be like a little sword in a drink?
Get everyone inside!
Close the windows, bar the doors, don't let the outside air in.
It's working. We'll leave the rest to these brave soldiers. In the meantime, I need to stop the rain at its source. Haste is in order.
Hold up, Bone Mender. Where do you think you're going? Get inside, quick!
Someone needs to stop Trousseau.
You know where he is?
I have a good idea. Make sure to get yourself inside once you get these people to safety, Master Edmund.
Don't die, Bone Mender.
Thank you, Master Edmund. I'll try. Now, to find Trousseau.
He's no Master
He'll be
Kanzu,
somewhere
but he'll
high
do.
to spread his poison. Somewhere the wind blows strong. The Western Hills, they fit the bill. And yet, the skies tell another tale. The wind will shift soon. From west to north, which means the highest point would be Timber Rain Castle. That's where you'll be, Trousseau.
Where in the castle? How did he sneak into the castle, too? Yeah, our goal is to save people, but we have time for a banter. And we already got all of his stuff. Let's go ahead and check on him here. Hero once known as the Arms of the Kingdom for his martial prowess. Later, however, he stepped out of the limelight to keep peace in town as simple soldier. Loves this country and this town with all his might.
You.
Wait a minute. He does actually have a good skill. I think he's in the town normally, though, so I don't have to worry about it. We already grabbed his crap. Let's hear the banter. Master Edmund and Commander Griff, good connections. Yes, those two will be a great help to us. Casty, it's all thanks to you. You know that, right? Huh? Neither of those two were ready to lend a finger before, much less a hand. But because of what you did for them, they're happy to repay the favor in kind and help you save this town. Not just them either, all these folks, other folks too. Okay. Casty, I'll say it straight. Your actions have moved whole herds of hearts. You should be proud. Thanks, Particio. But the real trial starts now. To Pretitio. I mean, it wouldn't be far off. He is a bit of a prattler. Get inside, hurry. I'm gonna steal your stuff. I don't know where you're stationed, but we have time to dance for them in the middle of like an urgent situation. Hey, they're just soldiers. I am going to save, but I'm going to save into slot 2. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be a full 80-hour game for us. Smells bad and feels even worse. It's definitely no ordinary rain. This guy's just wandering. Okay. Some of the NPCs are still on their, like, scripts. Okay, so we actually need to go into the castle. We haven't done that yet. I have a feeling we're going to have fights in there. I do wonder if the guy is still guarding on the left. That would be an interesting way to let you bypass it. This is dangerous, but excuse me while I walk the dog while smoking cigars in this obviously dangerous situation. Exactly. I think we do have encounters in here. Yep, we do. Why are all the castles so dangerous? Who lets monsters into your castle? Jeez Louise.
What to do? Magia Envy.
We use dark magic to fight dark
You're a true
foes.
friend. Now it begins.
That's blowing right into the microphone. Just there we go. Six-fold
You're
strike.
in for it now. I've got you.
Now then.
That was not worth it, but this is.
The favor blow. I did it.
They're ceremonial porcupines. The most
I wasn't
sacred.
expecting that.
The divine porcupine. I have a feeling. Nope, no treasure there. I could have sworn that was going to be a treasure. We'll check the other side too.
Stand aside or fight.
Time to shine.
Or maybe that doofus. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot his name.
The winds of favor blow. Sorry.
The traitor apothecary probably did it.
I know no cure for evil.
Trousseau, yeah, there you go. I do notice the knocked out guard. I can hear him breathing. He's just been put to sleep. Okay, so this seems like loot. Oh, we've got fire elementals in here too. So maybe, yeah, Trousseau did let him out.
It's
I don't think it's Trudeau. That's
winds of
Canadian.
favor blow. I did it. Well,
Hey, we get to use ice for once. There you go,
Hold
bud.
down. Sleep now. Forgive me.
We might go after some of like these secret bosses as well, depending on how much more time I have with the game. We shall see.
Hey, a customer.
The customer? These don't look like customers. They look like birds.
Yeah. The winds of favor blow. I did it.
Here I come.
Let's go with axes.
I'm sorry for the pride of Ku.
Yeah, he has access to every weapon in the freaking world. I forget what each of these does. Extra attack versus broken, recover BP when defeating, slim chance to put bad status effects, max HP during battle. Reduce enemy attributes and recover SP. Okay. Okay, so up. Oh, wait, up here is not where we're supposed to go. It's a treasure chest! I'll take it.
I shall be your opponent.
Give me your porcupine dance.
The winds of favor blow. I did it. I wasn't expecting
Yeah,
that.
technically, I think we are overpowered for what we're doing right now. Even our low-level character, which is... Yeah, Hikari is decent enough. Some chance to reduce target's physical defense. It's actually more accurate than what we have. I'm going to do this at night, even though the coronation is during the day. Wait. Were they... They weren't there before, were they?
Let the show begin.
Are these just kind of like showing up? I could have sworn I didn't see them whenever I was walking up that way.
Spear of the Warlord. Good.
Excellent.
I could have sworn they weren't. Yeah.
Axe attack. Sleep now. Nap here.
That seemed. Were they there and I just didn't notice them? Is that
Sorry.
a thing?
Even if I stumble, I'll get back up.
Or are they getting knocked out as we come through here?
I'll do what I must.
Let's go for light.
Magia Steve.
I'm really wondering.
Thank you.
My turn. Bow of the Hunter. I've got you.
Oh, they're weak versus bow of all things. Okay. I mean, it's not gonna matter. I was not expecting that.
The winds of favor blow. I did it. Even if I stumble.
Yeah, we're leaning into the end game at this point. So getting more XP is always going to be welcome. Okay, so yeah, this way. And I might miss items. If you see me walk past the chest that I don't pick up, holler at me.
Not yeehaw! Let's do it. Aber,
But I
Prince
don't
of
think
Thieves.
I've missed too many.
Time to divvy up the earnings.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. Yeah, there's another knocked out guy. Everyone is dead.
The rain. It's starting to change color. Trousseau. I knew I'd find you here. The poison is taking hold already. Has he found a way to make his toxins more potent? Damn you, Trousseau! I'm coming for you.
Is there going to be a mechanic involving this? I hope not. At the same time, it would be kind of cool if it did. I think from a balance standpoint, it would suck.
It's the winds of favor blow. I did it.
Because this game is already pretty tough on the damage point. If you don't kill things quick enough, they tend to just overwhelm you. But I think if this was like actually poisoning us, life would suck a little bit. Sleep. Yeah, we're just gonna keep those. I want to see Mage Robe. Elemental attack is up 41 with that. There is another type of robe we can get. It's not mage robes. There is another caster robe that was pointed out to me. I don't know if we'll be able to find it.
Ourselves a showdown.
Trousseau syndrome, sign of malignancy. Let's go for some axes.
Axe attack.
His name is not taken out of the blue. That's interesting. Let's do flurry of arrows. I might have to go look at this myself. This Trousseau syndrome.
The winds of favor blow. Sorry.
Gonna have no audio for a split second. Also known as migratory thrombophlebitis. Thrombophlebitis. That is a mouthful. Rare condition that involves recurrent blood clots in the veins. It's often associated with the underlying malignancy, such as cancer of the pancreas, lung, or urogenital tract. And it does, if I look at the images, don't recommend looking at the images, cause redness and lumps and discoloration of the skin. And bruising. Interesting. So even the symptoms they chose for it are kind of based on that. That's kind of cool.
I wasn't expecting
Well, I mean,
that.
Trousseau syndrome is not cool, but the fact that they went through the trouble of kind of linking those, there's a lot of references in this. So, I mean, it doesn't surprise me, but there is like a level of detail that I was not expecting from this game.
I shall be your opponent.
And yes, I am intentionally still allowing the enemies to fight us. I have things to... He's lying on the ground in the rain because he's probably dying.
Nadia Steve.
I think if we go and talk to him, he'll say he's unconscious or dead.
The wind's a favor.
This game is not shy about killing people.
I did it. Even if I stumble.
We've already had several, like, deaths of NPCs and stuff. Okay, so there's Nada to the left. I'll go talk to him. Probably get into an encounter on the way there. I'm seeing little black leaf things in the air as well, which is concerning me as a little
The
bit.
wind's a favor blow. Sorry. Thank you.
But yeah, if you notice, like, there's some normal leaves, but every now and then I see, like, a black leaf. It might just be lighting issues. He's deep asleep. He dead. And yeah, we had the entire Air's apothecaries killed except for 2 people. Oh no, we were surprised! We don't get our initial free attack. They're actually going to do some damage to us. But it's not going to do them much good. We do not get surprised very often.
Aber, Prince of Thieves. Gotcha. Time to divvy up the earnings.
But yeah, we need to get a few people up to their 60s. Okay, let's steal this. Dragon's Helm. Prevents unconsciousness. That might actually be worth it on Hikari. Oh, we had HP from that. Oops, I did my math wrong then. He's still decent enough life. But now, other than Casty, he's pretty decent off on defense. Casty still beats him out because we're making her into a tank too.
Hey, customer.
Prepare yourself.
We were surprise attacked by men in full plate wielding halberds. How is that even? You want to know what's even worse about that? They have lanterns for heads. They literally have lanterns for heads. We'll go for you.
Axe of the Lionheart. Who's next?
What to do?
Let's go for... Yeah, we'll chop him in the face.
All right. The wind's a favor blow. This is my chance.
But yeah, being surprised by anything in full plate is shameful.
Incredible, Admira. I know no cure for evil.
I have a feeling we'll be in our 80s by the time we get to the end game. Just putting that out there. Might even be in our 90s, just because leveling is actually that easy in this game.
Here.
Let's go for... I'm going to see how much damage Bulwark
Catch
does for
me
him.
unawares.
And pretty decent.
All right.
Might steal that as a Caneth secret project to shape Forge Wraiths into weapons. Unfortunately, the people that I am DMing for, they chose Lancer. There's 5 people voting, 3 already voted for Lancer, so they're going for that. We'll go for Ice here.
This'll cool you down. Sleep.
But on the D&D
I know
campaign
no
side,
cure
there
for
was
you.
actually going to be an enemy kind of like that, but grown instead of plate mail. Because my Warforged and my Reborn are kind of similar in my game world,
I shall be your opponent.
where they are basically imbued
Now.
into an almost grown form that does indeed have a glowing crystal as its core, so the lantern would be a theme on some of their appearances. Spear.
Spear of the Warlord.
Well now.
He found a Blades in the Dark but Eberron campaign, and he spent 2 hours on the application trying to get the wording right, but it was well worth it. You feel? Ah. I might have to do
Magia in
my campaign as a D&D one on the server,
I owe you.
it's
so I might be opening that up. Dancer skills. We need to kill them all. Windy refrain.
favor blow. I did it.
I am not the best of DMs, but I do find it fun. If I'm tired, though, I find it really hard to concentrate and do all the voices and stuff, but there's no signs of struggle. He may have been put to sleep from a distance. He is dead. D-E-D, dead. He's like SMRT smart.
What?
Sweeping cleave, just to see if they have another weakness. Nope.
Yeah.
We can find all the wind weaknesses in the game, because that's all we use Agnia for.
I'll get back up.
So I know he's over there. Got a save point right
Let's have
there.
ourselves a showdown.
I think, yeah, I was going to say, if we get Arms Master before the wind, I will do his, like, 8 strike nonsense.
Magia in
Because I think there is something that gives boosted damage or something like that for exposed weaknesses or known
Go in
weaknesses
for
or
it
something.
now. Who's next? I've got you.
Now then.
So what is that last element that they're weak to?
The winds of
I'm going to
favor
guess
blow.
lightning,
I did it. Thank you.
but yeah, I'm also a big home brewer for people who do join in. You may have to deal with some of my creativity. Okay, no treasure up there. Time for our methodical walk up to him. We're actually not all charged up.
The winds of favor blow.
Cassie can't open with her apothecary skill,
I wasn't expecting that.
which is kind of rough. Hello, friend.
Trousseau.
Oh, hello there, Chief. I'm surprised to see that you're still with us.
I owe everyone my life.
Except for you.
Well, it changes nothing. Are you here to watch as another town is swept away by my delicious rain?
I won't let you do this.
Too late.
Yes, I saw you guide the sheep into their hovels. Good work. Round of applause. Close the windows or bar the doors. The air will still get in. As long as my precious smoke still rises, those people's lives are forfeit.
Trousseau. I still held out hope for you. I thought that somewhere deep inside of you, the gentle man you once were still lived. But I was mistaken. Your heart is as black as the foul pestilence you spread.
Oh dear. Are you threatening me? Aren't those hands made to save lives, not end them?
You're going over the edge of
I'm
this castle, my
taking you
bud.
down. It's the only way to extend a helping hand to all those down below.
Oh, Chief. If only you had listened to his words that day. Then you would have gladly joined hands with me to bring salvation to this decaying world. Don't worry, Chief. I'll save you too.
You leave me with no choice, Trousseau.
Two good comments in a row. Oh, I love his pixel art. That's actually pretty similar to one of my D&D characters. Except my D&D character's still a kid. Trousseau has really not been paying attention if he thinks Cassie doesn't have a subtitle Poison Axe Wielding Nun. She has actually moved on from nun to cultist, but yeah, definitely. And the other good comment was, if Cassie knew this was coming, why doesn't she also have a gas or plague mask? I don't know. She should have a plague mask. And also, non-absorbent clothing. Put some wax or something on the outside of it so that it keeps out a lot of this moisture. Okay. Oh, there's an environmental turn. Ha! I like that. Okay, cool. Six-fold strike to find your weaknesses there, bud.
For it now. I've got you've been exposed.
Time to shine.
Scholar skills. No, we'll do dancer skills. We're actually not even going to charge them up. Opener.
Who wins a favor blow?
We do get to go before the environmental turn. Okay.
What to do?
Apothecary skills. I'm going to drop a poison axe on him to open.
Flash. Time to shine.
I'm afraid of what that environmental turn is going to do. You are going to put it on her.
Lady of Grace.
Because I have a feeling I might know what this does, but I'm not certain. And we're also going to open your face with that.
Let's get to work.
What to do? I'll extend a helping hand.
Okay.
No matter what it takes.
Rehabilitate.
I've got just the cure.
Prepare
8 turn of status effect protection is what I'm going to go with.
I'll end this.
Okay. Let's start with... You're on tier 4, aren't you? Yes. You don't have a full charge, though. I think... Yeah, we do Lionhearts. I have a feeling his weaknesses are going to be ice and something. Oh, it reduces our max life. That's cool. I was not expecting that, and I was expecting our stats effect block thing to be good.
My turn.
And hinder healing apparently bypasses our status effect immunity. Okay, so this is bad. Oh, by the way, hopefully things are going well, Cat on a cell phone. Hopefully your reception is pretty well done. Okay, we are going to break him. with Lionheart's
Axe
axe.
of
I
the
don't know if this
Lionheart.
impairs the...
Now,
It does not. This is just going to be a permanent thing. Okay. And what does this ability do? Unable to heal. That is brutal.
The winds of favor blow.
Oh, it doesn't actually cancel the environmental thing. That sucks.
My turn.
Yeah, it does make sense on this, the HP reduction thing, as does the anti-heal. This, if all the bosses are like this, I will be very happy, even though it's gonna suck. Prepping for holiday travel. Holiday travel sucks. I concur with
Poison
this.
slash.
That's why I don't do it.
Bring it on.
Okay, so you have your veteran thing.
Let's do it.
Since this guy wants to be a dick,
Let's get to work.
we'll do just under like 38,000 damage to him.
It's my turn now. The winds of favor blow.
What to do?
I'm gonna go for another poison axe.
slash.
I want to keep poison on him as well.
I'm just
Treat him to the very same thing that we have to deal with. I think this might kill him,
Let's get to work.
but we're gonna probably have to farm some money after this. That didn't kill him.
now it begins. What is this?
Ikanka
Hanka!
or Hanka. The rain grows stronger. The rainfall turns torrential. Oh, and it's reducing his max life too.
Here I come.
Okay,
Axe of
Lionheart.
the Lionheart.
He's still not dead.
Why won't you understand? Think of the pain of losing the one you love. The horror of knowing that one day you will die. What worth is there in a life painted with pain and bitter regret?
Life may have its painful and bitter moments, but there's always hope. The hope to end pointless conflict. The hope to tell your daughter how much you care. It is our mission as apothecaries to ensure that everyone lives long enough for their hopes to become reality, even if it costs us our own lives.
Chief, look at you. So filled with futile suffering. Let me extend my hand to you and grant you salvation. I'll cleanse the taint on you, this town, on everyone, with the sweet purity of death. Now die! 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 Die!
Yeah, he has a second stage.
Angry. Now
Prickly
die!
Tonic. I'm actually not certain we're going to win this one.
I need more poison.
Never mind, he did.
For the pride of Ku.
He died from poison. The irony does not escape me. I appreciate that. He had his big speech and then died from poison. Oh, Lord.
I need a miracle cure. Snowdrops. The flower Malaya gave me. But this poison rain afflicts people with so many disparate ill effects. It seems impossible to create one medicine to cure them all. And yet, I must.
Healing Rain?
I'm the only one who can do it.
For some reason, I have a feeling she's going to set that on fire and have it turn into like White Rain or something.
Casti.
Malaya? How?
Remember, Casti.
Remember? Remember what?
Your journey. Every road you've walked has led to this moment, to this cure.
My journey. Pure balm. To cleanse befouled waters. Scale bark leaf. To gift Rosa the time she needed. Santanejo blossom. To save Sally's life. And sky balm. And finally, the snowdrop entrusted to me by you.
Casti, I know you can do it.
I can. I must. Here goes nothing. Pure balm, scale bark leaf, sky balm, Santanejo blossom, and finally, snowdrop petals. I've never made any medicine like this before. There's no guarantee it will work, or that it's safe. I'll just have to test it on myself. Here I go.
Oh no, she gets to go first. Oh, I need to. Yeah.
Pour my soul into this cure.
Okay, Pure Balm. There we go. Forgot to charge up for that one.
Respiration steady. The bleeding is slowing too.
And yeah, I think your guess is right, Kat. That he didn't survive the pre-cutscene fight. The game just held him on life support long enough to give him his speech. Yeah. That's a fairly common trick as well. You reset them to 1 life. If they go below that, if they go below 0, reset them to 1 life so they don't die. Give them their cutscene, and then they immediately just take 1 damage. Of course, it could just be, it stays at 0, does the cutscene, and then he dies.
I can feel the numbness fading as well. And of greatest import, the black swellings are gone. All the symptoms are cured. Thank you, Malaya. I did it. Just like you said I could. I found a cure for Trousseau's poison rain.
So cold.
Oh, and sorry to the people on YouTube just now. YouTube ingest servers are having some issues at the moment.
I've watched so many die. Time and time again. So this is what death feels like. Of course. This is it.
Trousseau.
How does it feel, Chief? To take a life?
I had to extend one hand to take life in order to save 1,000 with the other.
You haven't changed a whit, Chief. Not since I first met you. You haven't changed it all. But in this vast graveyard of decay, how long can you remain the same?
True soul. The rain's returning to normal.
Casty!
Master Edmund.
Am I glad to see you?
Enough about me. The town?
We got pretty much everyone to safety in time. There were some stragglers, though. They're all fighting for their lives against that poison. Damn. Looks like I inhaled some of that smoke myself.
Take this, Master Edmund.
Sure. Wait. Don't tell me this is...
It is a cure.
Incredible. We'll be able to save everyone with this stuff.
Indeed. Now hurry. Every second counts.
You got it.
Edmund, over here!
Our bone mender's back. Everything's gonna be fine. Can you help them, Casty?
That's the smoke while walking the dog and the toxic downfall guy. Probably the guy on the ground.
Of course. I'll get right to work.
That's why he's coughing. It wasn't the poison.
Easy
It was just
there.
him smoking.
It'll be all right.
Big old cigar. Darn aristocrats. I think we get an ultimate skill from this, if I remember correctly.
That should be everyone. I did it, Malaya. Everyone. I saved them.
Time to sit and drink our beer from a butter churn. Oh, lordy.
Malaya. Did I live up to your expectations?
I'd say you did, and then some. You saved a lot of people's lives. Thank you, Chief. I'm sure the others feel the same. Casty. I'm so very tired. I'd like to rest, Chief. Lend me a helping hand?
I don't wanna. Okay.
Good night, Malaya. Good night, all of you.
Morning, Bone Mender.
What?
While you were snoozing, we had ourselves a coronation.
I must have been out for a long time. The townsfolk?
See for yourself.
They're all fine. And yeah, that was a sweet little ending with her falling asleep there. There's going to be a few that are going to be emotional hitters like that, and there's going to be a few that aren't. Going to try and mix them together so we don't get all just like depressive ending.
Excuse me. Are you the apothecary everyone's talking about? Ha, I'm a scrivener. I write stories for a gazette, the Delsta Times.
We know her.
I hear you saved the lives of all the good people of Timberain. Do you have any message to share with the world?
You say I saved them? No. It wasn't just me. We saved them. Heirs apothecaries.
And I have to note, in this, they are all ghosts. You can see they don't have legs. You've completed this traveler's tale. You can now freely remove them from your party. Cassie learned Remedy. And we've got some travel banter. You apothecaries are incredible. Oh, I didn't. What was her voice again? It was Redneck. It was Southern Belle. You apothecaries are incredible. All those people are better now because of you, Cassie. Oh, in my mind, dancing is far more impressive vocation. With just a few twists and twirls, you make everyone around you smile, Agnia. Medicine isn't the only thing that can heal. Mood can make all the difference. A happy person recovers faster than a gloomy one. Wow, I didn't know that. So you're saying if we team up, I bet we'd be able to cure a lot more people than either of us could alone. Cassie, let me dance beside you. I want to help to heal the sick. I think the patients need more rest than recreation. Oh, we only got the one. Hey, Locke, how's it going? They aren't ghosts, they're just drunk. All of them are legless. I thought they were just elves. Ha! Legolas! Okay, since we have... I think I'm gonna save one alone. I want to see if anything in the world looks like it has changed. It doesn't look like it. Not by the map, at least. But that is one story done. Let's see what she has. Skills, learn, remedy. Grant a random ally 3 positive status effects. I mean, it's not bad. I could use that. Does she get any extra unlocks for it? No. I do wish that they had like an ultimate passive as well. Okay. We do have a hidden item that we're going to need to go grab. I might come back here and try to loot more stuff, but for now, no. Azure Sun Sword. Beautifully decorated ornamental sword. Is that for... I don't know what we need to prove his innocence, but I'll go ahead and pick that up.
That was big.
I think we already picked that up on stream once. But let's go do... I think we need to go do Hikari's. Because that'll get us access to the Conjurer. Do we actually want a depressive one right after, though? Because I have a feeling his is going to be depressing, too. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. Yeah, Lost Tribe is stronger by a decent chunk. Let's go ahead and try it again. We don't have a Lost Tribe axe. We don't have a Lost Tribe staff. We do have inversion. So yeah, his sword is now relatively strong. Yeah, we'll just keep that stuff on. If we get another Octopuff, awesome. If not, whatever. We've already gotten a ton of them.
Stand aside or fight.
Okay, Arcanist, Shadow. But yeah, that was a sad, but I don't want to say sad. It wasn't a sad ending. It was more just like one of those, well, that wrapped up a sad story kind of ending, so that makes sense. I have a feeling
Even if I stumble,
Hikari's is going to be heavy, but not as sad. I think it's more going to be a victorious kind of ending, kind of energy with that. And I think that Particio's is going to probably be more in the realm of just like happy-go-lucky, but I do think that freaking Agnia's is just going to be gloriously silly.
I'll do what I must.
Because it's the dancer, it's the dance-off of all things. How can that be like dead serious?
sleep.
It's like watching a musical and thinking it's going to be dead serious as well. I need you to... Oh, wow. Not even 1,000 damage yet.
Flattery. It'll rust my sword.
Trying to think of how he would actually become extremely strong offensively. He is really not growing there. We even dumped the nuts into him. And there's nothing in here. And yes, I did say dump the nuts into him. Okay, what are you? Ha! Go on and take it! What is your story there, bud? Well-built man with an indefatigable smile. He has come to the Eastern continent to make a name for himself as a merchant. Wholly unfamiliar with the concept of planning ahead, he brought this dilapidated former street stall for his asking price over the objections of everyone in the vicinity. The pace of his reckless behavior has steadily risen ever since his more cautious brother passed. Oh, geez. He's got a strong shot we don't care about. I don't know why he's over here. I have a feeling that's going to be something for later. Dancer, when you refrain, kill all the frickin' jellyfish.
Sorry. Even if I stumble, I'll get back up.
I do think Knight is going to be where we want to be on this. Just for getting a little bit more XP. It'll get us like 300 something per battle instead of the... Actually, is there anybody here during the day? No. Okay. So yeah, it'll get us 300 something SP instead of crap all.
Well,
Because currently we're getting like 200 something from all this
had to be
nonsense.
done.
You have my thanks, Kesty.
My turn. My blade sings. There's
I'm
no
really
need for
disappointed
flattery.
he just does
It'll
not do
rust
that
my
much
soul.
damage per hit. If he was doing like 1,500 per hit, that'd be worth it. Especially for a 3-charge attack. That place seems familiar. Okay, Eastern Kusans. We have his story to the left. What is this to the right? Besides
You are
treasure.
poison that must be purged.
We really haven't come this way before, so it's just kind of like, all this is new.
The winds of favor blow. I did it.
Including the skull dung beetles. Let's try Mythical Boar.
How's this
That's decent damage.
for the pride of Ku?
It's gonna take him 3 battles to recover from it, but that's decent damage. Uses up every last ounce of his SP, though.
You are a poison that must be purged.
Are they dung beetles? They look like dung beetles to me. It looks like they are actually on their front legs. Dire Skull Roller.
Ice wind blow.
They're not weak to ice. Are they weak to light?
Magia Steve.
What are you bastards weak to? Oh, he does... Wait a minute, he does have the mana for that. Oh, we've taken that gear off. A doip. Oh, bother. Divine Duel Edge.
Who's next?
Oh, we got
There's
rid
no
of him.
need for flattery. It'll rust my sword.
Yeah, I think we might just put him back on the other stuff. He's not really punching as hard as I would hope he would, even without the like 50 extra damage thing he could get. Oh, Lost Tribe bow to Hunter's bow. And that goes back to the Octopuff. No, I'm not getting the Alluring Ribbon. We don't need the Alluring Ribbon. The Alluring Ribbon would be
Hey,
superfluous.
Customer.
My
Let's try Flurry of
Oh,
Arrows,
the
see if they're weak
hunter.
versus bows.
You've been exposed.
Go into the back
Now,
are.
yeah. The winds of favor blow. Sorry.
Wonder if there's a bug with the inversion thing. That could potentially be it as well. If there's a bug with it that doesn't apply it to weapon damage, or that like somehow impairs weapon damage, could be an issue. This is a grotto. I have a feeling it has nothing to do with his quest,
Are you
because it
my
actually
next
looks
patient?
like something where we'd have translations of stuff.
Poison slash.
My
Warrior skill will go aggressive
my
slash, see if we
blade
can break him.
sings.
We might be able to break him on his turn. I don't think he's going to die from the wind, though. Yeah, the inversion thing. It doesn't feel like we're actually getting that much of a damage boost for actually having so much higher damage on it.
Arrow of fortune. Too obvious.
Now then. The winds
But
of
I could be
favor
wrong.
blow.
I could just be overestimating what kind of damage he should be doing.
Thank you.
Considering it was like 850 something physical attack, I would think it'd be doing more than just flat 800 damage with full charge.
Howdy there, friend.
Headless horseman. Horseless headsman. Which is a fun thing to make in D&D as well. Horseless headsman. 6-fold strike to reveal weaknesses.
Good.
Only one weakness, swords.
Poison slash.
He's not going to
It had to
survive.
be done. Forgive me.
Now, one thing that I am sad this game does not seem to have is... I don't want to say elemental-themed enemies, but enemies that absorb or negate certain elements.
Here I come.
There are ones that are strong versus elemental damage in general. But I think it'd be awesome if they would have done the thing where, hey, there's enemies that absorb ice damage kind of situation.
Axe attack. Oh, yeah. The winds of favor blow. Sorry.
My blade sings. I still have much to learn.
Sticky flowers. Treasure? Yes. I have a feeling there's going to be another big enemy here.
I shall be your opponent.
That or this is a story beat. Divine Dual Edge is fine.
I've got you.
Oh, they are weak versus swords. Nice.
Yeah.
They're not going to be weak versus wind.
Sorry.
They know
Wasn't
my trick.
expecting that.
Mysterious Dagger. Targets elemental defense. Okay. One second, sneezing. I think we're back. That one hurt. Oh, God. Makes me need to cough afterwards. Whew. Sometimes I'm not fast enough to get to the
My blade sings.
microphone's mute button. And it sucks for everyone involved. Hikari is weird and kind of needs to be built around. He has some of the worst translated skills too. A nerve-ending slash was straight up wrong at first. It said enemies buff, not Hikari's buffs. That doesn't surprise me. Translation issues are sadly common.
You have my thanks, Kesta.
I have to say the best translation issues though are Woolsey's. Woolseyisms are great. You spoony bard!
Arrow of fortune. Hooey.
He must not have had
Time
much
to
life
divvy
left.
up the earnings.
Yeah, 1000 EXP. Character's going to level quick with that. Especially considering the encounter rate. This is without increased encounter rate.
Howdy there, friend.
Oh, surprise there. Let's actually not overcharge there. Let's just Arrow of Fortune.
Now it begins. My blade sings.
It's my turn.
Dancer, because why not?
The winds of favor blow.
But yeah,
Well now.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's still a handful that still have translation issues on them. Remedy can work without it being charged. Let's do
I will
Remedy.
extend a helping hand to all in need. It's my turn. I can do
That
whatever
tickles
I set
something.
my mind to. The winds of favor blow.
Oh Lord. That makes me happy for some reason.
Sorry
The
about this.
just throwing all the little glass bottles at your friends.
Here I no mercy, only pain.
Let's
I
do a
will
fully charged
extend
one,
a
see what it
helping
does.
hand to all in need.
Prepare.
Jeez. Okay.
I fight for my
Let's go.
friends.
Aggressive slash.
My blade sings. For the pride of Ku.
Oh. It doesn't do a whole lot, but I do find it extremely entertaining. Because that's kind of like a mental image I have of a lot of like alchemist stereotypical character builds, is they're literally just throwing potions at people. And in real life, throwing glass bottles at people, even if there's a healing formula in there, would probably not help anything. I understand from like an entertainment standpoint, it has to.
Spear of the Warlord. Good.
Well,
Muscle
now.
cramp. Yeah.
Poison slash.
There we go.
Had to be done.
And to stretch it out.
My journey will not end here.
Yeah, ever since I had the calf cramp the other night, body's been fighting me.
Stand aside or fight.
Should be fine though. Just gotta work it out.
Yeah. The winds of favor blow.
It's from... I have a feeling the calf cramp was from overworking it the other day,
I'm sorry.
but I could be wrong. Poison axe against the spider,
Poison
yes.
slash. Sleep now. Forgive me.
And I think we are actually going to end up with like a kind of gross amount of her items as well. As we go into our inventory, you can see we should be double digit on everything. Oh, nope, we're not on the pomegranate one. I think we can buy some of those though. We're already back up recovered from Casty's
Are you my next
fight
patient?
because we weren't past 500k whenever we did that. Let's go with Malice.
Magia envy.
I owe you one. Oh, yeah. The winds of favor
I like that we
blow.
don't even actually ever let the enemies start their turn.
My turn.
Let's go for aggressive
My
slash.
blade sings. There's no need for flattery. It'll
He
rust
is
my
the
sword.
arms master. Yeah, the only thing that I'm really getting use out of Hikari is just using him as a tank. He can pull aggro if we need to. We haven't needed to in a long time. But that's pretty much the only thing I see him being really useful to me for.
I owe you one.
But I do want to get him up in levels. Just make sure it's not just me being a derp about this. That, and he's also good at breaks, because he does so many attacks
Yeah.
with a few of his things.
The winds of favor blow.
And yeah, if you hear a little bit of a
Here I come.
every now and then, that's me turning to let the fan blow on me a little bit. Because otherwise, it's just making one arm cold. Warrior skills, aggressive slash.
My blade sings. Who's next?
Time to shine. The winds
Surprisingly,
of favor
didn't kill it
blow.
before
I did it.
we got to the turn.
Even if I stumble, I'll get back up.
How much XP are we needing per level now? Yeah, it's like 10 or 11 battles for each level up for most of them. He's only got like 2 or 3. Okay, so that's dead end.
Let's have ourselves a showdown.
Okay. I haven't actually used any of her other skills. That only target the user to affect all allies for 7 turns. Leaves you with 1 HP when hit with an otherwise lethal attack. This effect will disappear once triggered or after 7 turns. And Reflective Barrier seems pretty interesting, but it doesn't last very long.
Magia envy.
So what I think we'd want to do with it is actually Reflective
Sorry
Barrier
about that.
after doing
Mine.
the target all skill.
Spear of the Warlord. Good.
Yeah. The winds of favor blow.
It just seems like it'd be more beneficial.
I did it. I wasn't expecting
because then we'd be able to pretty easily just spend the next 3 or 4 turns immune to magic. 25,000? Nice. That's almost a summon of it just right there. And yes, I am recognizing these symbols from earlier. I'm gonna 6-fold strike, find weaknesses.
You've been exposed.
The winds of favor blow.
They're not all the same unit, so we can't just like freely find
Even
them,
if I
but
stumble, I'll
they're
get
better
back
than
up.
nothing. Okay, so what is this place?
Life is too precious to risk.
This feels like it should be a dungeon, but I guess not.
It's the winds of favor blow.
Yeah, a lot of these, they either end up like being part of stories or something like that, or
Spear of the Warlord.
being a super boss. And I know that there's like
For the pride of
guides
truth.
out there that mention all the secret bosses. We have encountered a lot more that probably should be considered bosses. And they're just never listed. Yeah, that's Tranquil Grotto. We don't have anything there. Trying to see what we had. The Bed of the Titan, which was for a quest. Belsun Ruins was for a quest. Beneath the Wall, I think there's something we can do there. Water Sprite. But yeah, I'm recognizing these from that. Anyway, let's get the hell out of Dodge. I thought we just saw something pop up there.
Stand aside or fight.
I guess we didn't.
The
Might have
winds
just
of
been a
favor
head clipping
blow.
through and then clipping back behind stuff.
Well,
Yeah, for the most part,
poison
gonna be pretty
slash.
easy from here on out, I think, until we get to the final boss.
Now it begins.
Just because of how leveled we are.
My blade sings. I still have much to learn.
Yeah, Reflective Barrier used to be standard kit for the Cleric. Cheesing the magic-based bosses with 4 layers of barrier on everyone was too common to let it exist in the base classes again. Secret class for the win. Yeah, the speed run I was most interested, like, watching-wise for
Hey, a customer.
the original game was the... Oh, I'm trying to remember her name, the Merchant run. The pay-to-win run was just, like, hilarious to me as, like, just the concept of calling it that. We got surprised by a giant stone guy.
Yeehaw!
You know what that
Let's do
means.
it.
Prince of Thieves!
Aber, Prince of Thieves. Hooey!
Does so much damage. Yeah, him and Agnia, though, that's what I want to see in a damage, like, focus character.
Sorry.
5,000 to 10,000 damage.
Thank you.
And we can break cap on both of them if we have the thing equipped. It is the most
I'll
fun.
do what I must.
And yeah, if I get things working properly, I'm not sure whether I'd consider it a VTuber thing, but I might end up with like a little avatar on screen. Because that actually does help retention, weirdly enough. But it's not going to be... I'm just going to go aggressive slash.
My blade
But
sings.
Here I
yeah,
come.
it's not going to be just like full animated VTuber or anything like that. And it will probably be in my style as opposed to
Poison
cutesy.
slash.
I know that's weird. Palur Draw.
begins.
That does not ring a bell to me,
My blade sings.
but I'll have to look it up
Excellent
later.
work, Hikari. Poison slash.
It's
What
my
franchise
turn
is it from?
now. The winds of favor blow. I did it.
Yeah,
Even if
I'll
I
have to get
stumble,
the other
I'll get
computer
back up.
up and functioning at a level where it can handle the stream and stuff. so that I'll be able to record this at 1440p without an overlay and then do an overlay on that.
Hey, a customer.
Location in Zilargo, an old ruined city from ancient Goblin Empire in Eberron. Oh, Eberron, okay.
The winds of favor blow. Sorry.
That kind of card. So Akari Swordmaster is more spend 2 turns than deal 99,999 by 3. How does he do that though? Is it one of his skills that he can learn from a
Poison slash.
rando on the street?
Sleep now. Forgive me.
Which we actually do need to go around and get him those skills, the learned skills. Because I'm guessing if we come in here and do learn skills, I mean, that would be 2. Aggressive slash maybe is a 3-hitter. I know it would probably have to involve breaking the enemy, of course, beforehand. Yeah, I haven't looked up any build guides for the characters or anything, so I'm just kind of going with what feels good.
Now
I have a feeling if we take on... Because I know the first game had a really, like, awful to deal with boss at one point. If we go after this one's probably the equivalent kind of boss. Not sure how well we'll do without doing some min-maxing.
Spear of the Warlord.
Now then, happier. The winds of favor blow. Sorry.
Similar
Wasn't
sort of
expecting
aesthetic.
that.
Yeah, for some reason it reminds me of Stargate. Don't judge me horribly on that one, but yeah, there is a Stargate thing that it reminds me of. Okay, so we have a chest up there.
Let's have ourselves a showdown.
I am eventually going to get Hikari's location. It's not going to be the end of the world. Malice. I just want to gather this treasure because it's probably okay treasure. It's not going to be great. It's just a normal treasure in the middle of a desert.
The winds of favor blow. I did it.
My blade sings. I still have much to learn.
There we go. Holy crap. I don't know if you guys could hear that on stream. I was trying to pop my neck for a while now. Firestarter? I didn't know Prodigy was in this. It'd be good if we go for fire on him.
Life is too precious to risk.
And yes, I did make that joke. Deal with it. Let's actually go with Arms Masters and see what the Dancer's Blade looks like.
Blade of the Dancer.
Buff stacking, debuff stacking, and then pretty much any multi-hit costing over 10
Here I
SP.
go.
Okay. I mean, I can do that. I wonder how necessary it is going to be for the final boss. Because one thing that I run into with a lot of JRPGs is that,
Thank you.
and this is mostly a comment section situation, as opposed to an actual gameplay situation. So I don't really ever hold it against the game. But when playing JRPGs or any kind of game like this that really lends itself to min-maxing, because this very obviously does lend itself to min-maxing, there will almost always be a commenter kind of floating around that does the, well, you should do this to do blah, 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 one hit that boss, instead of 3 hitting the boss. It's like, we still won before the enemy got a turn. I get that they want it to be 1 turn. But yeah, there's almost always that. It happens with all the Final Fantasies. It happens with, yeah, pretty much any tactical game where there is some kind of exploitable min-max thing.
Spear
Not a
of the
problem,
warlord.
it's just...
Good.
It's a weirdness that happens in games.
The
Some,
wind's a favor blow.
I haven't had it happen on any of my Noita videos because I haven't published the Noita videos
Even if
yet,
I stumble.
but I have seen it on other people's Noita videos where they are like, oh, you should have done this, this, and this, even though those things aren't even unlocked. Like, if you get the Greek letter, you can do this, and yeah, I know, it gotta unlock the Greek letters first. And yes, I will be playing Noita more. Noita is going to be my interlude game for a while. So it's not going anywhere for those that followed for it. It's just I want to actually record things for reviews as well. Right now, I currently have... Oh god, I'm trying to think how many games in the backlog that I've covered but haven't reviewed. It's a list.
Alright. Yeah.
And I need to finish writing them. But what happens is I'll write it up and be like, I don't like that. I'm rewriting the entire thing a few times. But there's Front Mission 1, Front Mission 4, Front Mission 5. As far as like the ones that I've done under the new system, there's also Chrono Trigger, Varus.
Stand aside or fight.
I could go to the Steam library and tell you a lot of them.
Mud.
We've done Final Fantasy VI. That was the first one we did on the Nostalgia Bait. This one's not going to be on Nostalgia Bait. This one's just going to be a review. Because it's not that old. First for you is Cassette Beast. Everyone wants people to use zero-turn resonance combos, even if the streamer doesn't have the stickers for it. I have that game.
Wind's a favor blow.
I want to cover it,
Prepare.
but I haven't had time.
Spear of the warlord.
I got it through a Humble Bundle monthly
I still
thing.
have much to learn.
Or that want to see the fight, yeah. Yeah, that's one reason why I have the no spoilers thing. Usually I have a, except for Noita there as well, because I don't mind the spoilers on Noita. Noita's
Mine.
not wanting spoilers on Noita is like not wanting a freaking manual for assembling IKEA furniture.
Spear of the warlord.
It's a lot.
Who's next?
There's a lot to do there and a lot of mechanics. Backseat gaming is different from just like, hey, guess what you can do with these items that you have? Haha.
Many
That's the
thanks.
joy I get from Noita's spoilers and semi-backseating.
The wind's a favor blow. Sorry. I wasn't expecting that.
Let's see, I do need to flash the recording though. There we go. But yeah, a lot of people just want you to play their way. That's right, I had business here. I mean, we haven't been here before, but sure.
Home at last. With my friends at my back.
Now, as far as spoilers for games that I plan to cover but haven't covered, I actually don't mind them as much because my memory will end up with, like, just forgetting. Hands down, before I start playing it. It might come back like, oh, someone mentioned this 3 months ago,
I'll be
but I
back
don't remember
soon,
what
Mika.
context.
You're off to battle again, aren't you?
Now, don't look so sad.
I know you've worked hard to give us a better life. But this isn't what I wanted.
Then what do you want?
Peace.
You have a full belly, a roof over your head, and a brand new kimono. How many can say that?
I just want you to be here with me. I'm scared. I don't know what I'd do if you didn't come back.
I'm coming back. That's a promise. I want you to be happy, Mika. So happy that it washes away all the suffering you've known. keep your head up. You deserve to watch the heavens.
Yes, brother.
General Ritsu.
You called for me, Your Majesty.
My fool brother and that rabble he calls an army has begun their advance.
I'll begin bolstering the castle's defenses at once.
No, I'll leave that task to another. I would keep you close to me.
That is an honor beyond imagining, Your Majesty.
You've stepped over innumerable foes to reach your position. To go from a lowborn to a general. Your rise attests to your strength. Such is the way of the world. The mighty shall build their castles upon the corpses of the meek.
The moment ripens. The eagle invites his friends to partake. Come to Ku, where the feast awaits.
It seems all the preparations have been made. I must depart at once.
Sadly, no, we cannot take those weapons. And map-wise, we are still south of Ku. We can't actually go in there until we do this. What is... No, it's just Eastern Ku Sands. Oh, so it just bumped us up there. Okay. I get what it's doing. Let's go to night. Extra XP. Let's go to a Ku. I mean, Ku. Cuckoo clock? No.
Kazan.
The moment is at hand, my friend.
Yeah, this is Romance of the
Brought
Three
allies.
Kingdoms.
Behold the heroes of Ku.
If there, like I said, if there's a Lu Bu in this,
Lord Hikari.
My prince.
Where did...
They've all gathered under your banner, my prince. Secretly, of course.
Your bravery is much appreciated.
We said our lives were yours, brother. And we're as good as our word. If you'll have us, that is.
Gladly, Zito. It shall be an honor to fight by your side.
My prince!
That voice...
It appears time has treated you well.
Benkei, you're alive.
I told you Mugen's rabble would not beat me.
Thanks to the kind souls from our neighbor, Benkei was able to flee the battle and nurse his wounds.
I never thought we'd fight together again.
Nor did I, my prince. Lord Jigo would surely smile at our reunion.
Our numbers grow. However, there is one who speaks volumes by her absence.
Raimei will come. Have faith, Kazan.
As you say, my prince.
oh, and yeah, people will absolutely optimize the fun out of your game. I think I've actually seen that GDC speech as
We
well,
are ready at last.
or presentation technically.
Every piece carefully in its place. We march for Castle Ku, a fortress that has stood impregnable for centuries.
That's actually one thing that roguelites... I'm going to move the microphone again real quick. That's actually anything that roguelites do kind of well because they randomize it. The way they're designed, if they're designed properly, is you should have some runs that are hard because you just didn't get what you need. You should have most of your runs be not easy, but reasonable, just by random chance. Like, the majority of the setups should be fun and actionable. And then you should have the outliers, which are the aforementioned, this run is hard because I got jack shit, and you should have the combos that are just like busted ass as hell that let you just raffle stomp everything, because that does still, yes, people will optimize the heck out of it, but in a roguelite it's randomized, so if you're lucky and get the crazy thing, you can be happy and break stuff.
Legions have thrown their bodies against its walls, only to be buried underneath them.
And it just kind of like gets that little bit of dopamine whenever you do get one of those really good runs. RPGs can't really do that because there's only so much randomization that's tolerated in them.
How would the eagle find purchase?
Nothing elegant. We storm the front gates.
The front gates? I hope you've thought this through.
I have. The front gates are Castle Ku's weakest point.
What? They've not been breached once in all of our history.
And that pride is precisely why they're weak. The fewest number of guards will be stationed there. The vast majority of soldiers are stationed at the obvious flaws. They're bait.
Bait?
A less thorough strategist would attack these blatant weak spots, not knowing that by doing so, they've already lost.
That's why you make your own weak spot. Use sappers.
Once their forces are drawn into the trap, they're met with blade and arrow. Castle Ku entices the enemy with its western gate, opposite the main gate. They won't expect us to attack from the front.
Interesting.
They won't expect the Spanish Inquisition
How do you plan on
either.
Forcing the gate open then.
Follow me, my lord.
Yeah, theoretical turn 0 and turn 1 combos are a thing.
What? The wind is howling.
Brain just farted right there. But yeah, Magic the Gathering is another game that's really bad about optimizing the fun out of the game.
The Valley of Sandstorms, they call it. Wind from this region is funneled into this pass.
And this is coming from someone who plays a black deck usually. That was my main color combo. I was an oob. But I don't play that anymore because, yeah, Magic the Gathering has just gotten kind of toxic because of the min-maxing and stuff. Because if you play blue, if you either lock the enemy down entirely so they can't actually play the damn game, or you concede after like 3 turns.
At one end, we've stacked rocks to keep the wind from escaping. I've delved into the records of this region's weather. At present, strong currents from the eastern sea flow into the valley. What do you think will happen when those frigid winds are finally given release?
But yeah, for that kind of game, this is why one reason I think TCGs need to learn how to design counterplay as opposed to anti-play, if that makes sense. Basically watching Chi be on land. Kind of.
A storm will sweep across the land. One powerful enough to force a gate open.
That sounds like something out of a children's tale. Do you really mean to manipulate the winds themselves?
Did you forget who you're talking to? The Eagle of Ku is not bound by myth. He makes it. Lead your forces to the castle. As you approach its gates, take shelter behind something large. After the storm cuts a path forward, follow in its wake like the desert sands.
I swear his campaign just makes me want to play Dynasty Warriors. Am I on chapter 4? Yes, we are resolving the chapter 4s of most of the characters. We're going to try to do several of them today, and then several of them probably either tomorrow after the DOS stream or Wednesday. Battle of the Red Cliffs, where Zhuge Liang allegedly set the entire Northern Fleet ablaze. Yep. I remember that from Dynasty Warriors. Shit, I can't remember if it was 3 or 4. Where they actually had a mission there where you were having to go boat to boat. And you're stuck on the final boss. I have a feeling I will be too.
I will. I put my utmost faith in you, Kazan.
Although we are a little bit over-leveled. What level are you, Cook?
Good. The time has come, my prince. Your destiny awaits.
Blocks unconsciousness? Oh, I am over-leveled. We're just starting the chapter 4s and we're already in the 70s. Just because I've just been doing as much as I can. Oh, you remember how much Turtle Canyon ruined Yu-Gi-Oh! In middle school? You either drew the combo or forfeited. Never got to play it. Ouch. Think Hikari already wears one that prevents it? No, I don't actually have that on Hikari. I do have some prevention things on here, but whenever I get to the end, I will definitely be doing status protections on several of the characters. Yeah, this is our main squad. Our other ones are not this high level. Yeah, they're only in their 30s and 40s. And you need an item that prevents terror? Yeah. Terror is super painful because it stops you from doing your BPs. Dragon Helm on? I do actually have Dragon Helm on. Does that... Oh yeah, it does prevent unconsciousness. I'll be darned. Hikari, for me, is kind of weak, though. Come, brother, let us carve out the future together. I want to talk to you. How I have longed for this moment, my lord. Every last drop of my strength is at your disposal. Now then, the battle is about to begin. Are you ready? No, we're actually going to save first. That was my controller accidentally double-clicking. Where's my save spot? I think it's up here. Yeah. But yeah, we just did Casty's chapter 4, by the way. She was our starting character. We're doing Hikari, Agnia, and Particio today. Is the goal. We might not get to all 4 of them, but we're going to try.
Now, it's up to you, Kazan.
Make way. Today, even the winds cry their support for our cause. Now, release the storm.
Inventory accountant. I mean, it helps.
By the temples, what is...
It's a sandstorm! Run!
Mostly doing this one now so we can get Conjurer. Zhang Lao, that really does ring a bell.
I've never felt such fierce winds. The eagle adds another verse to his legend. Brothers!
His schemes always were all or nothing. The storm has opened the way. Fight only those who draw their swords. We're here for Mugen. Now go forward, Pride of the Sands.
Yay! Off to murder things. Charge! We're probably gonna have to fight things in town.
They're at our rear! Gather the soldiers! Don't let a single one of them through!
They're at our rear? What are they doing back behind you? Oh geez, this place has seen better days.
The bell. We make way to the Bell of Dawn.
Aye!
Make for the Bell of Dawn.
Stand aside or fight.
God, their intro there is loud.
Up here.
Okay, lantern guys.
The winds of favor blow.
We're just gonna brute force most of the normal enemies here, just because it's not gonna do anything to us. Let's go Malice.
Magia envy. It had to be done.
Thank you kindly, Cassie.
Forgive me.
I'm glad that this game is pretty generous with save spots, though. Because that has helped me from being totally screwed by being a dumbass.
Your Majesty, an urgent report. A sandstorm has destroyed the front gate, and our enemies swarm through the breach.
The Eagle of Ku sounds his return. Ageha, why don't you greet his entourage?
Yes, Your Majesty.
General Ritsu.
I will bring the traitor's head to you, Your Majesty.
Come! The castle is close.
My prince! Oh!
Oh no!
Benkei!
Was Benkei
Just
hit?
a scratch. Eyes on the battle. And him.
Hello. Always the skinny calm one you gotta watch out for.
Ageha.
Prince Hikari, you've arrived just in time.
Thank you for the follow. And yeah, it does look cool at night. That's one reason why I actually have leaned so much into doing the night stuff. I think it adds a lot more atmosphere to stuff, especially considering how well they've done the lighting in this. Kind of one of the things that was coming to mind as soon as I saw them pull out a lantern at night.
Brothers, we have to do something or we'll be cut to pieces.
Moments before.
Assuming you make it through the gates with your lives, the next step in my strategy is the Bell of Dawn. When it rings, our soldiers hiding inside the city will begin their assault. Until the bell rings your salvation, however, you will be the bait, my prince. Draw the attention of as many of our foes as you can.
Understood. You're the one who's been trapped.
What?
The eagle has you in his sights. The bell heralds your defeat.
Listen well, tyrants of Ku. Clan Mei casts off your iron fist.
Again, an inverse version of the empty castle strategy, yeah.
We will stand by Hikari's side and see King Mugen toppled from the throne.
Raimei.
Apologies for the delay, my friend. I was afraid, but no longer. I won't leave your side again.
With how many references this makes, like throughout the entire game, I was so expecting her to say, I was afraid, I was petrified.
On the honor of Clan May, I pledge my spear to the new king.
I never doubted you, Raimei.
We are the pride of the sands. Watch us dance in the wind. My spear shall pierce the heavens and bring their judgment down upon my enemies.
I want her as a character.
The Spear of Levin. We don't stand a chance. How are they winning? We have the numbers.
You always kept such deceitful company.
Go, Hikari. Leave this area to us.
Don't be so certain.
There is nothing we cannot achieve so long as we remain defiant before fear. No matter the obstacle before me, I will not shrink from it. You gave me that courage, Hikari.
Raimei.
You go ahead. I stake the reputation of my clan on my duty. I shall cut the way forward.
You're such a traitorous person.
Go, my prince!
We'll meet again soon.
Of course. Now go. Don't look back.
After backstabbing other people, yeah. I don't think there's going to be anything in here other than just like basic enemies and... Because I think we got all the treasure before. I knew I could count on them. The ringing of the bells washed over the desert, and your allies knew that you would be behind them. We'll win this fight no matter what. We will. The bell of dawn signals the start of the battle. Let this be the last one. Let this struggle mark the end of war. I'm pretty sure we already got all the treasure. You can see that that one down there is still open.
Let the show begin.
Question is, are the enemies here going to actually be tougher now, finally? Windy refrain.
I did it! Even if I stumble.
And Agni is such a beast.
So you've come at last, Hikari.
Ritsu.
Impressed? Reckon you never thought I'd be general.
Thought you'd be dollar general.
What am I standing in the way of again? Salvation? Don't make me laugh. All this talk of changing the country is just empty words. All that matters is what you can hold in your hands. It's as simple as that, Hikari. And that's why I can't let you pass. That's the path I've chosen to walk.
He chose wrong. Compared to your levels, he is dollar general.
I would gladly walk the same path as you if I could. But if you do not step aside, then it will come to blows.
Then come, Hikari.
Oh no, he tries to be tough.
I know you wish to change this country, Hikari. But first I ask, what do you really know about Ku? The country where we lived off the cast-offs of our betters. Have you ever felt the misery that pitiful existence leaves you with?
I haven't, Ritsu. Ku was built on warfare, with little regard for the people under it. But I want to change that. I want Ku to be a home for all, regardless of birth. A place where we look out for each other.
Yeah, dollar store general, you can never discount them.
In order to realize that, I would suffer any loss.
Okay, let's see what you are weak against. Arms Master, six-fold strike, just
You're
opener.
in for it now. I've got you.
So spear and bow.
It's my turn now. The winds of favor blow.
Let's give you a little bump back.
My turn.
And we will open with some Arcanist bullshit. Let's go with Seal of Diffusion.
I share my booze.
Prepare you. I fight for my friends.
Since it's Spear and Bow, we could actually just lean into him with this and get 4 off of him.
I'm sorry.
Now then.
Kind of wish she was last, but we'll do Windy Refrain.
The winds of favor blow.
Bring it up. Yeehaw! Let's do it.
Aber's right. Actually, we should break him with you. So we're not going to use your latent yet. Just break him.
You've got talent, Particio. These hands.
And Seal of Immortality for how many turns? 9 turns? Yes.
Nota salvare. Here I go.
And we are going to go with... I think we go Poison Axe on you.
Poison slash.
Here goes. Yeehaw! Let's do it.
Lead with the Aber's Reckoning. We don't have damage break on him, so it's only going to be 9,999. I probably should have put it on him, but we'll be fine. Basic Windy Refrain. It's not going to push him back because he's coming out of a knockout.
Now it begins.
And we're going to do 6-fold Strike.
You're in for it now.
He's probably not even in the yellow yet, but we'll be fine.
Watch this. My turn.
And as far as other skills, unfortunately, we don't have a multi-hit spear right now. We could do Mythical Boar. That might be worthwhile.
Allow me.
Here I go.
Okay, item. It is the Spirit of Conquest. Ah, ouch. Let's do Blessing. Oh, he is in yellow already, though. We can push him to the end of this next turn.
Thank you kindly, Cassie.
All right.
Yeah, as long as he's not coming out of a knockout, we push him to the end. Every single
I'm
turn.
just getting warmed up.
Let's go with Shackleford, maybe? Nah, latent
Don't
power.
underestimate me.
Because you know what? Sometimes you just need a little help.
Let's get to work.
And he should be red now. He is.
The winds of favor blow.
Yeah, he'll go down fairly quickly. And we will do a Malice. See if he's weak to that.
This will hurt.
Thank you kindly.
That
Cassie.
is his weakness.
Prepare
Okay.
yourself. It's over.
Here
And
goes.
then a single poke. Bonk, he broken again.
You've got talent, Partition.
And we will go for more Malice.
Magia Envy.
Thank you kindly.
My turn.
Okay, you're still not up to max there, so I think we just go for the axe, I think? Yeah, that's not our best damage, but it'll
Winds
work.
of favor blow.
And we do have a full Particio coming in again. Do I really want to do a full hired help, though? You know what? We have plenty of money to burn, so I might as well.
Let's get to work.
How are you not dead, sir?
Damn you, Hikari. Damn you. I spent so much time, sacrificed so much to get where I am. How is it you're still better than me?
I'm not, Ritsu. We're equals.
We're not equals, because I am way higher level than you.
Together, end this war. Build a new country.
You're still doing it. You're still pitying me. I spit on your pity, Hikari. The powerless will always be stepped on by the strong. You have to lift their boots off you with your own hands. You think your friends care about you? That's all lies. Strength is all that matters. I have to kill you. I have to reach the end of this path.
You're wrong. Join us as a friend and put all this behind you. Together, we'll cut Mugen down and end this war. This will be the last day that Ku sees red. Lower your sword, Ritsu. There needn't be blood spilled between us. But if you fight, I won't hesitate to cut through you.
His hostility grows further.
Yeehaw!
And he dies, probably almost immediately.
Arrow of fortune. Hooey!
Yeah, he's at 1 life. He respawns at 1 life for it.
Maybe next time.
They gotta get in their last words. We're gonna have to recover our mana after that, because we burned it all in that spear strike, but everyone else should be fine.
Mika, forgive me. Hikari, you always shone so brightly. A beacon to everyone around you. I know, because I followed you for so long. Damn it. Go on, Hikari. Change. Ku. Create a world where Mika can be happy.
Ritsu. I walked by your side for years. I would have walked by your side for many more. I'll make Ku a place you would be proud of. I promise.
Okay. Don't need healing. I do need to use a mana thing, though. Hikari's back up to full, man. That's because he leveled up. But you and you can use it. Kind of hope that there is a save spot in here. There's not.
There you are, brother. You did well to cut through my men. Your strength belies your sullied birth.
Mugen. Your lust for power has caused too much pain. No more.
Absurd. Your corpse shall rot along with the rest of them. Be honored that your death will feed the glory of Clan Ku.
I think not. I was weak before. I couldn't protect those close to me. But it will be me who strikes you down and brings an end to this misery you've sown.
Where did he get the horse? Mugen, darling, why do you look like a knockoff store brand Gaius Van Balser? I'm sorry.
Your low-born blood will be honored with a place on my blade.
I will not let rage compel my sword.
I
do
feel-
not take vengeance for the deaths of my father and mother. No.
I feel bad for that horse. Given his size compared to the horse's size, he is as big as the horse. And he's wearing full armor. That horse is not just bucking because it's like... That was with a B, closed captions. B-U-C-K-I-N-G. Stupid closed captions. But no, it's not doing that because it's mad or anything. It's doing that. Get off my back, you fat ass.
Today, I fight for my friends.
Sentimental fool.
It's saying, nay! Okay. Let's see. Arcanist, start off with a Seal of Diffusion on yourself.
Share my booze. Time to...
Don't go full. We're going to do Windy Refrain opener. And we're going to look for his weaknesses. Sixfold Strike
Go in
again.
For it now. I've got you.
Okay, so Spear and Axe. Means he's got two other weaknesses.
I can do whatever I set my mind to.
We can break him this turn as well.
The winds of favor blow.
And given that he's a boss, he probably does have
You're right.
some kind of way to deal with this. Or some kind of pissy mode that he goes into whenever you break him. I think we go with the axe. I don't remember which one's better, spear or axe. We'll go with spear.
It's over.
Because there's different effects depending on which weapon I'm using.
Yeehaw! Let's do it.
And more veteran soldiers.
Let's get to work.
My turn. These hands.
And Sphere of Immortality.
Nota salvare.
Ba-dum.
All right.
When you refrain again, he's already in the yellow, so we're doing okay for the start.
Bring it up. Let's get to work.
My turn.
Aggressive slash.
My blade sings.
What to do, what to do.
And yeah, I wager we're probably fighting his sword afterwards. We're going to do Blessing, see if he gets hit by light. Not too bad. I need to get my charge up on Hikari.
Weakling, a child could best you.
This isn't over. My allies give me strength.
Strength. Strength is to exert your will upon others, to make them bend to it or break. What do you know of strength?
I know I just kicked your ass in one turn.
To make them know their place as your blade runs them through. Today, you will know yours, brother.
Today, I fight for my friends.
Stands ready. Nice! You knocked him down to 1.
Hikari.
Yeah, we'll Windy Refrain.
The winds of favor blow. I did it.
We'll need to heal Hikari, but
Get back up.
we should be fine.
Good. Why?
It's over, Mugen.
No, he's got to grab the sword first.
I won't lose to one of such low birth.
Got to give in to the
Clan
curse.
Ku is proud, and was made great by its forebears who crushed their foes to dust. But our father tarnished himself with the company of a commoner. That wretched woman corrupted him. Her compassion infected him, and the light of her bloodline lives on through you.
What about the horse? Exactly.
Her clan had once, long ago, attempted to save the world.
Considering you like going into these as underleveled as possible, it's satisfying to see them getting stomped like bugs.
To deliver it from the shadow.
We are pretty broken with our setup. I imagine if we were really min-maxed, we would destroy them. He ate the horse.
Compassion cannot build greatness. It was strength that led Clan Ku to glory, and strength alone.
That eating the horse thing, just my brain went immediately to South Park. Oh, God. Thump. Just straight up. Oh, gross. They are good games.
So I took it upon myself to eradicate that bloodline from the world.
The only downside I would give them is it's more like a compilation of short stories rather than an epic story, if that makes sense. But I'm fine with that. I like short stories.
Survived, and not even I could find a way around Father's protection. Now I'll snuff out the light you bear. There is none worthy to be my foe. None!
Do it, Hikari.
What? It speaks to you.
He can see it? Do it! Do it!
Hikari, take his head. Show him that your bloodline is the only one worthy to rule.
Palpatine laugh, exactly. These short stories do at least hint at tying together better than the first game, yes. Without a doubt, this one is actually a lot more cohesive.
And the weak are struck from the pages of history. Such is the nature of the world, right?
Instead of a just series of threads, it is more of a weave.
Go away. You're not wanted here. Come now, Hikari. It's time we decide which of us is worthy to carry on. Which of us is worthy to bear our name? No. Today I end this accursed blood feud.
Oh, we still don't have a save spot. Oh, this is gonna suck. I can't even go into my inventory. We might lose this one at this point. Because Hikari's not as overpowered as the rest of the team.
It's time we decide which of us is worthy to carry on. I will swallow you whole, Hikari. Now you learn the foolishness of your ideals. I admit I lived in fear of you. In fear of what your existence meant. I was weak. So you admit it. You're breaking my heart, Hikari. Allow me to relieve you of your burden. Give me your body, mind, and soul! My turn.
We need to know his weaknesses first.
You're in for it now. I've got you.
Okay, so we can break him pretty easily. We need a 5/ there.
My blade sings. Now! My turn. What is this? Hienka! Now it begins. My blade sings.
Yeah, our Hikari's not very high level.
You fight dirty. It's pointless to resist, Hikari. Today, you become me.
Ari cannot move.
The eagle puts his trust in you, Hikari. This future you've envisioned, it's worth wagering my life on.
Kazan.
I was afraid, but no longer. I won't leave your side again. You gave me that courage, Hikari.
Right, May.
Hikari. Change Ku. Rebuild it with your own hands.
Ritsu.
Hikari can move again.
What? Impossible. Beaten by this whelp? I was weak before, but I'm not alone. I won't cower in fear anymore. Not from you.
Oh no, 384 damage.
Shall we have some fun? Prepare yourself.
Oh, it just auto charged it up for me. Whale. I guess we go for the aggressive slash that almost breaks him.
My blade sings. Here I come.
Defend?
Not this time. My
Oh, it just does an attack there. That's kind of neat. We'll do a full-on aggressive slash.
My blade sings.
We do actually decent damage against
Prepare
him.
yourself. My blade sings. Don't forget, Hikari. I'll always be watching over your shoulder. Waiting. Farewell, imposter.
Oh, free XP. Nice.
You will never win.
You conquered it.
Where'd the sword go?
The shame of our bloodline. How?
I
Did
will
he
do
swallow the
anything to see
sword?
you brought low, Mugen. Anything. Now let us end this.
Silence, you fool. You proud, arrogant fool! I have not been defeated yet. The Dark Blood Blade shall give me power. The power to crush my foes, to enshroud the world in darkness. Behold my strength and kneel!
Are you gonna have your horse again?
No!
The horse just is like optionally appearing. It only temporarily exists. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You're not Mugen.
You are a demon with many weapons.
the flames. Call out to the night.
He's been consumed entirely. Even so, I will allow you no quarter. One way or the other, we fight for the final time, brother.
Oh.
The flames.
Yep, he ate the horse.
Call out to the night.
Okay, let's find your weaknesses first.
You're
Show
in
me
for
your
it now.
weakness.
You've been exposed. I've got you.
Well, we know 4 of his weaknesses. None of them are wind, unfortunately. Actually, he might be weak versus wind, and we just don't know it yet. He is! Oh, I love that. Okay, Arcanist skill, Seal of Diffusion.
I share my booze.
Time to shine. I can do whatever
And we are going to Windy Refrain you again, my bud.
the winds of favor blow.
This should knock you down to 4.
Bring it on.
You are going to just use a basic hired help veteran. Yeah, we'll go ham on it.
To work.
My turn. These hands.
And we will go with the immortality,
Nota salvare.
just in case we need it.
Prepare you. I fight for my friends.
And Sixfold Strike actually should break him. Yeah, we'll Sixfold.
You're in for it now.
That'll give us a free turn to just beat on him. And we are going to go with... Let's go with a couple turns of immortality. Yeah, not immortality, rehabilitate.
Time to shine.
Oh, that doesn't work on all of them. We had an ability that was supposed to. Your party's Oswald, Ochet, Hikari, and Throne. Ah, Throne, sorry. Not Throne.
The winds of favor blow.
Bring it up. Don't underestimate. I got. Yeehaw! Let's do it. Let's get to work.
I always call her Throne instead of Throne, because I'm a derp.
Now it begins.
Arms Master, we do just go Sixfold Strike on him, I think.
You're in for it now.
He's not dead yet. Eugen readies a polearm. Readies a staff.
When the flames.
Ouch. That sucks for him.
What to do?
I'm going to rehabilitate you because you're more damage.
Here I come.
And I think Sixfold Strike will still be fine. Yeah.
You're in for it now.
Even though he locked a couple of his weaknesses, we can start wearing him down a little bit.
I'm just getting. Let's get to work.
Yeah, I started with
Divvy up the earnings.
Casty, so I kind of am doing the final missions first on Casty and then moving my way down through my teams to get certain items. That wasn't too bad.
Mugen.
Does he have a fourth stage?
It's been so long, I forgot your face. You've aged under that armor, become a corpse yourself. The curse of our clan took everything from you.
Prince Hikari.
Kazan.
Is it finished?
It is done.
It is.
Break the sword.
Well
Break the
done, my
sword.
prince. Now, everyone's waiting. We need someone to lead the cheer to our victory.
Of course. My friends, Mugen is defeated.
Yeah, backseat pass doubles each time it's used, but it goes back to 250 each time. Please leave so I can have a moment with this cursed artifact on my own. Exactly.
Lower your weapons. The war is over.
I have a feeling we're gonna have to kill him too.
Today, we cheer for victory!
Aye, Your Highness.
We won, my brothers!
Yeah.
Yeah? That's all she has to say? They all get lines but her? She says "yeah" twice. I really do wish we could have her, Rai Mei, on our team. We might be able to recruit her. Several days after returning to Ku. Yeah! Ah!
What are you dawdling for? Hurry!
We've been invited.
Let's go! It's not every day you get to see a king be crowned.
Oh no, he's breaching fire code! Too many people in one place! He is the true evil. Breaching fire code. Probably also some OSHA violations in there too, just for flavor.
Are you ready, Your Majesty?
This crown is even heavier than it looks, Benkei.
It's been passed down through generations. That's the weight of our nation's history on your shoulders. Now, the people are waiting.
Then let us greet them.
The crown suits you better than I could have imagined. Let's raise a glass to the new king.
We've arrived at this day thanks to your eagle eye, Kazan.
The only liquor sweeter than victory is peace. At last, we can finally share that drink. Eh, my king?
At last.
You were right from the beginning, Hikari. Now I can walk with my head held high, because I did not shy away from my destiny.
I never lost faith in you, Rai Mei.
And you'll never have reason to. You have steadfast friends in Clan Mei.
Likewise.
Clan Ku, Clan Mei. You make who of that what you will.
King Hikari!
Your Majesty.
Why did we make this crown
heavy
of tungsten?
Perhaps too heavy.
I mean, that would be awful. That'd be the neck breaker. Jeez.
People of Ku, today I become your king. But I stand before you as a friend.
What's he doing?
Where'd that crown go?
That's exactly what I'm asking too. Where did he put it?
Never change, Hikari.
Ku has been a nation trapped in a cycle of bloodshed. Our history is stained crimson.
I mean, that was a bit big to just fit in your pocket.
We stand upon countless sacrifices, countless victims. No longer, never again will we pay for prosperity with blood. The territories we have conquered, the clans we have subjugated. Today, I set them free. Today, I crush the yoke of Ku's tyranny forever. And today, we set foot into a future where we are not bound by birth, wealth, or status, but joined in fellowship and love. Even so, we mustn't forget those who came before. The blood that was shed, the friends who were lost. They have guided us here, and together we shall all build a better home.
Huzzah! Huzzah! Victory! It is ours! We only have to get victory 6 more times! And at last, Ku's eternal war was brought to an end. From that day forward, Ku extended only open arms to its neighbors. Together, they pledged that the light of peace would shine forevermore. Never again would the fires of war rage across these lands.
Ritsu.
Lord Hikari.
Mika, I'm here to offer my apologies.
Why is his sword shorter than the other ones?
Ritsu and I were unable to walk side by side.
War is something I've learned to live with. My brother... I know he killed a lot of people. But I don't understand why. Why did we have to fight for so long? Lord Hikari, do you remember that day we all looked up at the sky together?
I do.
It's different now. Look. There's not a cloud in sight.
That's a nod back to something we covered quite a while ago, because the clouds were moving fast. It reminded him of that day. You got some new monsters you'll use for Mugen? Yeah, there's some good monsters in this game for Ochette to use, just in general. He learned Shinju Manjigiri. And we've got a cross path. Looks like you're king at looks like you're king at last. I couldn't have done it without my friends. I wouldn't have been able to achieve anything alone. You're too modest. I reckon no one's a better friend to have than you. Everyone around you can be defined by one feature. They're always smiling. There's bright days ahead for Ku, that's for certain. It'll be a jewel of the desert, I guarantee it. Thank you, Particio. Today, the future begins. You like the remnants? Yeah. I think it's important to experience the town from the average citizen's point of view. I think it's important to loot everyone's stuff. I do find it interesting Actually, you might be able to come here beforehand, because I noticed that was like a level 26 gather from her. Although we actually... No, he doesn't have any purchase items. He has bribe.
I'll take good care of it.
We do have some side quests as well, but I'll deal with those in a moment. Just stealing all the stuff from him. I can also do whatchamacallit. The one where we get info from them. Not bribe, the apothecary one. Me and my late husband lived here for ages, renting out horses to whoever needed them. But I've got a problem. I left them out to graze the other day and they just up and vanished. Couldn't find hide nor hair of any of them. My dearly departed husband loved those beasts like they were his own children. Without him, my business will go bust. I'm in a real pickle, I tell you. Then again, maybe this is a sign for me to hang up my hat in a new line of work. A scorched horseshoe? I don't think we have anything to give her for it. Not yet, at least. How can you cheese the 80 billion leaves? I don't know. I'm guessing probably if you really actually want to gather 80 billion. Just go with the sale booster and loot everybody. Because it's gonna be expensive. Sprightly bracelet is not bad. Oh yeah, we had the sick lady over here. No, you mean the story mode 80 billion? Because the merchant skill guard requires you to bribe a guard first. Yeah, pretty much Kate's are about it.
I'll take good care.
If you're looking for just the raw money. But if you're looking for the story beat of 80 billion... Really, that one wasn't a hard one for me. I don't actually remember the full thing. I have it in the archives here, how we did it. It would have been... Poof, a few days ago, though, because he was one of our first characters. But that one is just 80 billion leaves, as far as we've gotten so far, is just getting the sponsor. We actually haven't gotten to the final fight. That one I don't know. Currently, I have it set up where I get 50% bonus gold, so I'm rolling in it regardless. We don't really run out of money unless I just go ham on every single fight all in a row. Oh, you're not dead? How are you not dead?
I'll take it.
4 treasures of Ku have been stolen. The conflict threw things into chaos, yet even so, managed to recover 2 of the 4, but the other 2 remain yet lost. Dragon Vase and Phoenix Fan at the same time, too. Yes. Tortoise, Quill, Dragon, and Phoenix are reunited. 4 treasures are restored. We did it! The stain on my honor has been wiped clean! We didn't even intend to do it there, bud. I mean, you could always just make a printing press for money. Oh, counterfeiting in video games. What's real funny is they're in Star Ocean 2, and for some reason this game just reminds me of that in a lot of places. There actually is counterfeiting in it. It's contraband, I believe. And you can use it to dupe various things, like items and stuff. Oh, the bell is gone. I'm surprised by that one. We are actually going to go into the throne room, see if there's anything there. We just need to gather all their nuts first. Mainly because I do want to be using them.
I'll take good care.
Can I interact with them? Thank you. Considering the king is... Stat boosts. We all know nuts give you stat boosts.
I'll take good care.
This game has so many innuendos about it. It is not PG. Oh, battle-tested spear. 80 for that? I think we want to go to Days and find him so we can buy it. Yeah, where is he at during the day is the question. Because I want that battle-tested spear. That is an item that is high on my request list. Some of these are decent. Yeah, they actually have some pretty decent items to be snagged. I mean, she isn't that far from 80. I could just wait. And just get it that way. But it's actually still going to be a while. That is probably about a couple hundred battles. Well, not even a couple hundred. 100 and something battles away. Yeah, nothing up here. Oh, there he is. Hi, guy. Bell of Dawn, whose knell has heralded war through Ku for generations, has been sealed away. May we never have need of it again. It's only 95 grand. I'll buy it. Means a lot to me, but I would like you to have it.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you. Let's see if it's actually better. 390, 120 versus... It's stronger, but it keeps him from using the skill with it, is the only thing that I have to worry about. Because Warlord Spear gives us recover BP when defeating an enemy. That's not really that great, but it is handy in some situations. Yeah, it removes the skill. Which is a decent AoE. We'll hold off on it. We'll put the spear on you. Because he uses spears as well. Just not as often. We could use it with the Eightfold. Okay, so our next thing here is the cross paths. Which we're going to go for. So let's save, and then we'll do the cross paths here. And then we will go after probably Partitios next. Did we go in here? I think we did. Yeah, we did. That's how I know I've been somewhere, is if we have their loot. I do wonder if that guy is up here. He is not. Yeah, in Hikari's opening, there is a guy up on top of that wall. Okay, where is the bar? There's the bar. I must be on my way, but goodbye I shall not say. Hoo-wee, I just can't get enough of your singing, Agnia. Agreed. I shall never tire of your voice. Thank you. Huh, so sounds like the tavern keeper is calling you, Agnia. I wonder why. I'll go see what he needs. What did he want? Apparently my singing drew in a whole bunch of new patrons. So he wanted to thank me with some drinks. Here you go. Talk about hospitality. Thanks, Agnia. Aye, thank you. Your song must have touched their hearts. All right, then. Time for me to bawl out a ballad and earn us another round. Time for me to hit that dusty trail, too. So bye-bye, farewell, take care, and see you. Particio, the tavern master appears to be summoning you. That was quick. Don't get too thirsty before I come back, friends. What did he say? He said my hollering was bothering the other customers, and he asked me to leave. I mean, you probably can fight God. Every JRPG, you end up fighting God. Or a godlike stand-in. Okay. We have this one. Agni and Hikari return to Ku, where the streets are decorated with paper lanterns to send off the souls of fallen soldiers. Benkei then approaches the two with an idea. Level 45 for it.
Look! They're beautiful. What are these, Hikari? Their light is so soothing.
They're paper lanterns, made to resemble the human soul. The people of the castle town began decorating the streets with them to send off the departed.
I see. They may be gone, but they're never far from our hearts.
Indeed, and their souls light our way.
How wondrous.
Lord Hikari!
What is it, Benkei?
Didn't fighting God happen in Temenos' intro? We didn't really fight God. We fought a dog. A demon dog. And Hikari's final chapter should be recommended level 60. If it's as tough as you've been saying for the skills, like if he lasts for a couple turns, then yeah, level 60 would be probably good for that. Oh, you mean the actual like cutscene where you're playing as a god stabbing at Varys or whatever his name is. Vedir, the dark god. Since the hellish creature, you have to spell its name backwards. We actually did have a god-on-god fight in Temenos'.
Merely an idle suggestion, but might we hold a festival to commemorate our victory? Since time immemorial, Ku has celebrated its victories in war with lavish festivities.
But yeah, it was Alfric fighting Vide. I keep forgetting names. I'm bad with names, so apologies.
We should do the same, so the people can come to love their new king. But why, Your Majesty?
Our friends' wounds are still fresh, their bodies and minds still raw. We all lost much in the war. There is no cause for celebration.
You have a kind heart, Hikari. But you shouldn't be so dour all the time. Seeing you happy will make others happy in turn.
You hope in Octopath 3 they'll add a Tech Master secret job? It'd be kind of cool. I mean, Inventor taken to the next level would be an appropriate thing. One thing I would like to see them do, and they're not going to do this, but what I would love to see them do with the Octopath Traveler series, maybe after it gets up to like maybe 4th or 5th, is instead have like a lead writer managing the game, but let kind of their junior writers do each separate story with the direction of the lead writer. That way that they could have basically not intern kind of situation, but allow a bit more experimentation by new blood in the scene. Get into it. It would result in a weaker game. Not gonna lie on that one. But I think it would be nice to see different perspectives and different writing styles.
How about you try this?
Yeah, pretty much a testing ground for writers. That would be a good way to put it.
Hold a festival to pray for the happiness of those you've lost.
And just generally all around more experimental. Necromancer job that uses spears and staves? That would be interesting. I'm a necro player in a lot of games.
We mourn our friends. I see the merit in that.
The hard part in a JRPG with Necromancer is how do you actually implement the undead usage? Otherwise, you're just a dark arts magician who just happens to have Necro at the beginning of their name. A hired help style skill. That could work.
A ritual of remembrance. I like it.
A splendid idea. I'll begin preparations right away. Lady Agnia, would you dance during the celebration?
Kind of like a hybrid of, I'm trying to remember, Ochette and... I would say probably a hybrid of Ochette and possibly Particio. It's either Ochette and Particio or Ochette and, I think it would have to be something like you beat the enemy so you get an undead version of it.
Me? It would be an honor.
Well then, we have all we need.
Not quite, Benkei. A ritual requires the appropriate accoutrements.
Ah, but of course, Your Majesty. I suppose I got ahead of myself.
Have a good one, Daladon.
I'll help too.
See you next time.
After all, a little hard work never scared me.
It's probably getting to be evening there, so yeah.
Ah, good, good. I have 3 items in mind I might ask you to gather for us. Wine to use as an offering, wood from a sacred tree, and of course, a mask for the dancer.
You can count on it.
Okay, so now we need to gather the accoutrements. Hello there, friend. Wine. I chatted up a storm today too, I did. My vocal cords. I feel for him. I've been there a few times where my just voice goes raw from talking. Oh, we already looted him once, but he finally got wood. You got style. Take whichever one you'd like on the house. Okay, so he has the sacred wood. And then we have to go get a mask. Wait a minute, what did you say? Horse thief lives around these parts. Rumor has it he steals them while they're out grazed and then sells them high in other lands. People say he works with a black market dealer around Wellgrove. We might have to stop by Wellgrove next. Yeah, you can steal them. I have 0 chance of failure by using just her natural ability, though. And also my... What's-her-face? The Throne is not terribly high level. Yeah, we'll just be getting the mask during the ad, because it's kind of a bit of walking around. Okay, it's you that we need the mask from. But yeah, during the ads, I generally try to do lower impact stuff and non-main story things. But that does involve a lot of walking. Yeah, I have to put ads in there, otherwise you still get ads, and Twitch just takes more money. If I do mid-rolls, they take less money, and they still show ads. I'd be happy to answer your entreaty with kindness. Okay, so we just need to give him that stuff. Would be a good moment to get a drink, though. So I will be right back while I get a drink. And then we will continue on.